Hello, everyone. We're gonna start with a little commentary before we jump into the main point of tonight's stream. So, I've had some time to cool off from the last stream. And let me tell you, chat, this part of the game is still arguably, I would say, in the mainline series, the worst part of Suikoden that we've played so far. It sounds like a hyperbole, but if you don't count Suikoden Tactics, I'm really struggling to think of a time where we hit such a weird, unintuitive difficulty wall. So let me set the scene for people that didn't realize what was happening last stream. So we went from having all the characters in our war battle, all of our win users, all the classic ones that we've been using every single time up until this point, they've been removed from the party. The reason I think they've been removed from the choices is because some of them were selected when we picked them as party members in the upcoming 3-boss battle extravaganza. So one, that's a mechanic that's not made clear. So we made the war battle harder because we pulled away basically some of it mandatory, some of it not mandatory. Basically how I won all of the other war battles. So we don't have any wind rune users, and we don't have the star rune, and we don't have the sun rune. So we're at a pretty big disadvantage compared to normal battles. Now, it's not to say the battle's impossible. In fact, we're probably gonna get it in 1 or 2 more tries, to be honest with you. But I think the thing that infuriates me from a gameplay mechanic standpoint is, I know without a doubt, I'm not even gonna Google it, I guarantee you there is someone on a forum, whether it be Game FAQs or Suikosource, that saved at the nighttime scene and had to replay the game from scratch when they didn't have a team capable of beating these upcoming bosses. Now, fortunately, we did make another save. I made it a point to not save over one of our other previous save files. So I have avoided that in this playthrough. But I think that's what personally angers me the most, of just, if someone had taken the gameplay start to finish, these are things that you pick up very quickly of things not to do. It's very disappointing. I'm not gonna say it's quite to the level of it has ruined the game for me, but I will state, it does make me wanting to replay it go down by quite a lot. Now, keep in mind, chat, this is not really like that old of a game. It came out in 2006, so I'm not really gonna give it that much leeway when it comes to things like this. They should know better by now, chat. Like, there has to be some cutoff when we're reviewing games where we're like, oh, you know, it's on the NES, or oh, it's on the Super NES, there are limitations. I don't feel like this is one of those times where I just feel like the lack of information on the war battles hasn't been a problem up to this point because it gave us enough tools. Now it took away those tools and is forcing us to learn to deal with the really, really, really unenjoyable enemies go in seemingly random directions when you attack them. So, unfortunately, even though we have people moving towards the enemy and the enemy's moving towards me, they could just, for some reason, go diagonal towards me instead of being forced in the opposite direction, like when they attack me. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair that we're dealing with double barrage. So we're gonna try to counterplay over the no counterplay by offering so few units that it is going to be very tedious and very boring. But I promise you, we will go see what these items are. I am not gonna promise we will get all of the items and beat the bosses, because I don't know what we're in store for. I am worried, with Miyakis not being at full strength and Cyleads being very average, that we're in for a very hard final fight in the war battle. So keep in mind, I have to beat the war battle, and that includes setting up the war battle, which we can't do previous to the combat for some reason, even though you could do that in Suikoden 2, and I think in Suikoden 3 to some extent. So, instead of being able to do all that, I have to do the setup every single time, and just hope that one of these times it sticks. So there ends our little rant and discussion. I feel like the game was actually pretty fun up until this point, but... Definitely a stain, I will say, on the gameplay. Because I already did not enjoy the war battles. Like, let me be very clear, it's not this war battle that made me dislike the war battles. This one just relies more on the mechanics I was able to skip. So we're gonna take it as slow as we need to, and it will be boring. But I am determined to beat this today. So let's jump in and do our best. We fortunately did not save over that other save file, which again, I find is like absolutely horrendous that they left that save file in there. So I did this to save, look at that, almost a half hour. Almost a half hour of time. I'm just letting you know. So it's like, it's not like it didn't have a purpose. It's just ridiculous you could get rid of your other save. It's ridiculous. And unfortunately, we have to watch that other cutscene every time. I know, chat. Now, I think without needing to talk to everybody, it's not literally going to be a half hour, but it's going to be like a solid 7 minutes of cutscenes that we skipped, for sure. We'll take the elevator. Welcome, Chris. So, I need to think, as we go to do this, what I want to do to counter the archers. The rest of the battle, I don't think is hard. It's dealing with the absolute nonsense of being insta-killed. So I really need to think. And I think one thing I didn't pick up on the first time I played as to why our units were so messed up is because we had selected them. So, for example, like we had picked, the game had given us a beaver unit with no selectable units. It's because we literally picked all the other beavers.
Things turned out just like you said. What should we do now?
So unfortunately, I think that has happened where we picked some of our best war battle people and made this much harder than it should have been. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't not select Saya leads because I'd prefer her in war battles compared to normal combat as an example. But yeah, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. I mean, I guess on the plus side, we get Richard's +9 attack, I guess. So here's the problem. Even with the catapult having 150 health, I don't know how barrage damage is calculated, right? This is not something I've had to memorize or really learn up until this point. We've seen charge does 40 damage. I haven't seen it really fluctuate from that number at all. It doesn't seem to matter what unit does it, it just does 40 damage. Barrage has done anywhere between like 30 and 90. So the problem is like, even if I bring in the catapult with 150 health, 2 barrages might still just instantly kill the catapult because we don't know what the damage formula is. Because the game doesn't articulate that to the player. So kind of like when we lost the first time due to an equal battle where we had more than 2 times the number of troops and we lost that for some reason. I cannot say with confidence the catapult will get me out of this scenario. Given that I have to sit through this ridiculous cutscene every single time, I'm not really in the mood for experimenting, and I'm sure chat understands that I'm just not feeling it. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of everybody. And I need to think really hard. What do we need to do here? We need... I guess we could start with archers. We could try the catapult. We could try the catapult at the bottom. So let's start with all of our archers first and see where we're gonna go from here. Any other fun archers that should go in here? Levi has the Rage Rune and is an archer. That is interesting. Now we do need somebody with barrage. Does anybody come with 2 barrages? Somebody comes with 2 catapult. We'll pair these 2 together. I don't think any of these matter, to be real with you. See, I don't even know if rumors has an impact on the damage. This is the problem with not having the information. I cannot state with a certainty that this skill will be impacted by rumors, so I don't know how to make the right decision here. So I need to think about it a bit more. What I can say is we got a double barrage. So we just need a character with barrage, which I think is the right call. So anybody with barrage will do Nellis. And then we are definitely going to go with double barrage. We need at least 3 spearmen, so let's put a spearman over here. Double charge is pretty good. So we're gonna get at least 2 spearmen. We're gonna pair these up together. We need at least 2 horsemen. The problem, too, is there might be mechanics the game hasn't explained to me that I would probably benefit from. So, for example, would I benefit from bringing together, like, Mueller? See, like, they became the Linwern Cavalry. Does that make a difference in their power? Do you know what I mean, chat? Like... So here's something that I don't know what this does. So see how Wilhelm has a gold here? Is this indicative of how powerful he is? How is the battle going? We haven't started. I'm trying to figure out what the mechanics are. So, like... So is it because this person has a 3 rank here, there are lower quality troops? Again, this is not something I don't think the game has explained this to us. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I do not remember the game explaining this mechanic to us at all, at any point. So I'm gonna go for more dots is better. Let's go forward with that assumption. So let's go forward with more dot better. So it's better to have an M archer. So we have a rage and an earth rune, and we need somebody with barrage. Wazel's got 4. Yes, it's by name or by unit, but it doesn't tell about the strength of the characters. So let's go forward with this assumption and see where it brings us. I would love a double barrage here. Weakness might not be a bad one, but we know rumors would technically be better. Yeah, let's go for rumors for more damage. And then for the rage rune, we're gonna double up on the rage. For the earth rune, we have anything else that is good? Not really. So we definitely need some support units at some point. I'm just thinking about how this will work. So we'll take 3 spearmen, 2 cavalry, and then we'll figure out where to go from here. I'm gonna give him defense and quadruple charge. So this does 160 damage. We can have more support kind of characters here, I guess. Double charge isn't terrible. Go for that. I don't have a lot of charges left. Just thinking about this. I think relief means every time I use a skill I get healing. I don't think there's... I think with how I set it up, I don't have one where I have +5 in general. I mean, I could just do one where it's +5, I guess. Tough calls, chat. I feel like... I don't know. Again, I'm just contemplating. For now, I'm just gonna put characters places and think about it. So I want to use recover at some point. So having 2 recovers would be really good. So I need a character that's like a dedicated healer. And honestly, just do it on one of the archers. So we'll go for double recover here, I think. Fire Rune is better to extra than Earth Rune. So if these are my choices, I would rather get an extra Rage here. So that way I have more fire damage. So we still don't have a lot of recovers. Is there anything else we could do for healing? We got another +2 potentially. Move Belcoot forward. And give him just an attack +5. Maybe this will be okay. So we still have a catapult with no other ability. Could try to give them speed so they move faster, maybe. Do we have 6 recovers? Can't get rid of this pairing of characters, unfortunately. So we have kind of like a mediocre final character. We have a lot of archers, but the ballista is the ballista. The ballista doesn't really count. So the question is, do we get rid of our spearmen here and just go for more archers? I feel like we kind of do. I feel like that's the right call. So we lose a little bit of stats, but we get more barrages. I think I'm kind of okay with. So we have 2 dedicated fighters. We have a lot of archers. I think at the end there's spearmen. Now here's the problem. I'm trying to remember the weapon triangle. Arrow beats cavalry. Cavalry beats spear. Spear beats archer. So I need cavalry. So these cavalry have to clean up, I think, the final fight. And I have all these barrages to buy me turns. This is probably okay. And if I need to, oops. If I need to, I have 1 extra spear unit. So we'll see how this goes. Again, I'm hoping that because this is like a bigger indicator, this is like an S rank. Again, it would have been nice if I could see the stat difference between the characters. I'm going to assume I made an okay choice here. So overall, we could do a lot of set damage. I can essentially cavalry half of the health of the things that I need to defeat. We have a lot of barrages. In fact, we have 6 barrages. So we could pelt down the horsemen as needed at the end, or the spearmen, I mean. So this is okay. And if we need somebody to repeatedly attack the enemy, an archer with rumors should be okay, I think. So we'll see how this goes. Is it loading? Oh, just this. Hi, I'm not reading her dialogue. I'm not going to be excited for the victory here, chat. We still have boss battles after this. So let's take a look one more time. So I think I did the right thing to pull the cavalry out first. I'm not handling the archer correctly. If we could just defeat this archer on both sides, we're good. We're gonna win. It's not that hard. But getting there is like such a pain. Oh, they are... Oh, it's just Rune Archer for the queen. That's fine. I don't think we actually fight the queen at all, to be honest with you. So I'm not considering her for attacks. So we need 2 cavalry. We have 1 cavalry each for the final battle here. We can heal our cavalry a couple of times as needed. And we have a super cavalry as a reminder that we could potentially recover repeatedly. So let's take a look at 1 support skill. Mobility on land +1. It said speed, but I'm assuming speed up is that. Let's begin. We want to save the catapult for a special occasion. Oh, that moves so slow. So who is the closest here? Is it the cavalry? Is it double cavalry? It is. So let's poke a hole in their army on the side. So what do we need to defeat the cavalry? We just need good spearmen. I want to save our archer for if possible. I want to actually barrage them. Let's move our barrage units forward. Because if it's double horsemen, I think we're okay here. We'll make a defensive line over here. So I think this is okay. We're gonna move Roy further away from combat, chat, just in case. There's one cavalry that's defeated by arrows. Needs a horse. Their archer is by itself. Okay, so let's focus on killing these three, and then we'll figure out where to go from here. So we're gonna do oops all arrows. So ideally here, I mean, I could save my rage for the other cavalry. I guess we'll see. So let's take a look. We're just gonna play a little game of peekaboo. Don't mind me, chat. We're gonna go ahead and special barrage this unit in a moment. If I remember correctly, I should be strong against them. I am. So let's see how much damage this does. And if they move towards me, I'm going to get very salty, chat. Please do not walk towards me in any direction. You could go parallel to me. Do not go towards me. See, that did 90 damage. That barrage was worth it. You didn't really retreat. I don't appreciate that. We're just gonna give you the old 1-2 here, I think. We need you to perish. So barrage seems extremely good against the cavalry. And let's save one barrage by just attacking here. And then we need to make sure our archer does not go in range of this super barrage archer. So with that in mind, we'll need a spearman at some point to go deal with the enemy. So this rumor should just kill the enemy. And again, we're 4-star generals, I guess you want to think of it that way. We should be okay here. No! So that was a fairly clean victory. We shouldn't lose too many people. Why did we lose so many people? Wow, that's gross. We went almost even in the trade there. Why? So they had less than 20, or they had 20 or less than 20, and I took 24? Something about the math. That math does not check out to me, chat. Spoilers. That math does not make sense to me. But you know what? We're here now. I gotta accept it, I guess. Let's bring our cavalry forward. We need one spearman over here, actually. Let's bring in a healer also, just in case. We're moving people forward. Okay, so we got a little bit of counterplay there. Like, again, this part is easy. Like, you could pull them one at a time. This is not the hard part. So we just need to make sure, yeah, we formed 2 squadrons of 4, more or less. So as long as we weaken them once, I think we're okay. Oh, oops. I thought it would auto-select. My bad. Fire! So you can see this unit has basically handled 2 units by itself. So we're almost even. We did more damage even though we had less people. I'm guessing there's variable damage. Maybe that's what it is. There's just RNG damage. So we're going to assume 76 strong will not die to this, and we'll use a recover when we're done with this. We need our other spearmen up here. Let's see how we do. Charge! Okay. So they should take more damage because we have rumors. We lost a lot of people. So we're gonna use a recover after we finish them off. So we killed 2 units. So this character's use is arguably over. I almost died. Chat, I had double their numbers, I almost died, and I had weapon triangle. You tell me in what world that makes sense. I almost lost the 2-to-1 again. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna retire this unit. This unit is officially done. This unit has killed 2 people.
What?
They've done all they can do. So now we need to pull in their spearmen. So what beats a spearman? Our cavalry does. We're gonna bring in... I guess this is okay. So let's try to preserve the health of our Oh my gosh, that moves so slow. That's my speed up? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this character's dead, chat, if it gets caught out. Just straight, it's dead. Some hidden number going on in there for sure. That did not make any sense. So we're gonna move ever so slightly into range and hopefully draw them towards us. I'm actually not able to get into range, so we're going to... I don't really know. I guess move another character in, just in case. Just making sure we're strong against them. Good. So we baited them. We basically just need to hold still, honestly. We're gonna catapult. Let's see how much damage this does.
Don't let him get away!
So this unit is the only purpose is the catapult, just so chat is clear. We want to keep our horsemen at full health if we're able. That did no damage. That did like literally less than a charge. Catapult is actually just booty terrible.
Do it!
I feel like we did even less damage that time for some reason. Okay. We're gonna charge once and then let the auto battle continue. I don't want to take a trade where we're basically even in numbers. I feel like that would be a bad choice.
Don't let him get away!
We'll try to charge to get the number advantage, which I think chat would agree makes sense. We try to remove their RNG damage the best we can. So we did 40, so charge seems to always do 40. So charge, literally better than catapult. Catapult, terrible. And I guess we just finished them at this point. We have number advantage.
Don't let him
We
get
should
away.
have rank advantage. We also have additional damage due to the generals that are with them for additional stats. And we one-shot them. Okay. So this unit can be healed eventually. We're not in a rush. Now here's the problem, chat. Who do we send to kill the archer? Maybe? So having a rank up on our unit seems to provide a lot of extra damage. I think chat would agree. I went from barely winning the 2v1 to I think I lost like a tenth of the number that they lost. So we're gonna move forward. We have recover, so even if the game cheeses us, it should be basically okay. I kind of hope that they barrage me here, but it doesn't feel like they're going to do that. So we're gonna play it real safe and charge first. Again, we don't know, like, if I attack them, I could die from a double barrage. Sadly. Speaking of which, we have a recover to counter this nonsense. How much is this gonna do? That did 20. That wasn't terrible. Okay, this is fine. We can live with this. We're gonna go in again and charge. If they barrage us again, I'm gonna heal.
Charge!
Okay. So again, we're just making sure we don't take anything that remotely looks like an even trade. So we've wounded them heavily. If they barrage us here, we just recover. We will take this trade and I will mash on healing. Alright, so we're barely in the advantage. Let's heal. Okay. So I think we're fine. They should not be able to kill us.
Get them!
So it takes one spear unit to kill an archer, but the other... Yeah, that's not fair. So anyway. Okay. So that's a third of the battle done. Welcome to tedium. Alright, so there's a horseman. We need archers to deal with it. We have a super healer here. Kinda just want to move downwards slightly. We have a triple barrage, so let's bring in our archer here to pick off this particular cavalry. Keep in mind we have Rage Rune, which should just melt the final enemies, and then we finish them off with cavalry. So this cavalry is good to deal with the enemy. We could do over half their health. We have 4 Rage Runes. If we split our Rage Runes well, we can actually do upwards of 100 damage to both of them, and that would also be GG. Why am I not moving forward? Oh, I can't walk in that location, of course. Of course, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna move over a little more. So I have 2 catapults to use on something, and I need to heal this cavalry at some point. So I think what I need to do is I need this cavalry to get into combat, but not engage with the archers. So we're gonna leave him kind of far behind. And we're gonna just inch our way forward to try to pull this one horseman. Okay, we pulled the horseman. We've seen Barrage is very effective against them, so we're going to abuse this.
Fire!
Again, it's very slow and very boring, but I don't feel like resetting. Like, if I thought our allies would actually intercept, I would have been doing this in parallel with the other fight. But I just absolutely don't trust the game anymore. So we're at that point, Chad. I just don't trust it. So we still have 1 barrage left. This is good news. We have 1 more barrage to use against the enemy. So at this point, we just straight up have a number advantage. So if they try to engage us, they should just die. So ideally here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna back up this character, we're gonna move in. Where is our other archer? Oh, they're super injured. Okay, never mind. We're not even gonna bother healing that other archer. Let's come in and just do some damage.
We can't let them get away! Fire!
It's going. We're a third of the way done. This should hopefully just kill them outright. Okay, so we took a bit of damage, but we can't survive another hit. So what do we need to do? We need to bully the archer with a spear unit. Do we have a spear unit that is not... Okay, we have 1 spear unit. Okay, so this is the spear unit that basically has to solo the other enemy. Is there anybody with healing that could go with them is the question. We could use the infantry's last heal on them, potentially. Yeah, like, the thing is, like, as long as I don't get, like, quadra attacked by the archers, I should be okay. So we will bring in 1 set of archers for healing as the this is the backup. So M-Earth is okay to use on something else. I don't intend for this to be anything other than support. So we can M-Rune if they do engage us as the archer, and we got a quadruple heal. So I think this is ideal. Need to make sure our 76 health characters are out of here. I don't want them anywhere near the front line. We can move the catapult over here, I guess. We're gonna have 2 units. And hopefully between these 2 units, they do not reach us. But we'll see. Okay, so we don't want to pull them too much. I'm gonna leave a big gap between us and them. If I have to, I will Rage Rune. We can start moving over here, I think. We have 1 cavalry left. So we do need a strong cavalry. We could leave them for that. Let's do something like this. Yeah, something like this would be good. We're gonna move forward and need you to attack. And you can also attack, actually. Don't really care who attacks first.
Get them!
I'm gonna charge. If they get by us, we have an archer on standby. So we've weakened them, so we shouldn't instantly die no matter what. We have 1 Earth Rune to protect ourselves. They are going in a way that actually makes sense, surprisingly. Okay, who are they targeting? Okay. We baited 1 barrage. That almost did half our health, which is ridiculous. I think chat would agree that is just ridiculous. Let's heal ourselves. going in again.
Don't let him get away!
We're gonna charge again. So again, we're trying to make it as not even as possible. We're gonna save 2 charges in case we need to deal with the other enemies. But now we have a very clear number advantage. We're just gonna keep attacking at this point, and we got somebody that can recover. We should be fine. I don't like that this cavalry is moving up. We're gonna tell them to not move. Let's normal battle. So we took away 80 of their units. I'm hoping we do a lot of damage here. We almost killed them instantly. That's good. We saved 2 charges. Okay, chat. I think we got through most of the nonsense I'm saying as we get hit by nonsense. Okay. So they did not chain their barrages, so we don't game over. How much damage will this do? That did not do a lot of damage. So it seems to be somewhat based off of the number of troops that they have, which for them is very unfortunate because I'm no longer that injured. So we have 3 recovers and an earth rune. So we're going in, chat. We're just gonna normal battle. So we have 2 charges to do 80 damage to the enemy. I think that's more important than taking a normal battle. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we need something to deal with them. So we're gonna go forward and I guess I'll move everybody else over here. This character's useless. We got 1 barrage left. We could try it. We need to move up with Roy at some point, question mark. So we want to engage in battle here, but I want to weaken them a little first. Is there something I could do to weaken them? Oh, I could do a double charge and conserve my strength. This makes sense to me. So they don't have any special abilities, so I could just do 80 damage. Yeah. This makes sense. So I could do 80 damage. I'm gonna back up slightly. I want to save all my charges for the final enemy, except for the ones on the spear unit who are not going to be attacking the final enemy anyway. So we're gonna move in such a way that none of our weak people really matter that much. We're gonna go even here, which normally would be a terrible idea, but we're about to do 40 damage. So this is kind of like using a barrage at point blank. So we're gonna do it one more time. So we've really reduced their effectiveness. Let's see where they go. Fortunately, we don't have anybody that close on the other side.
Get them!
We're gonna charge one more time. And now I think chat can agree we evened up the numbers. We took away 80 from their troop power. Okay, now we need to finish them with the horses. So you need to get out of here. You've done your job, and you just need to come in and murder. We're gonna heal this character with the other person. Hopefully we'll be fine. Again, we've reduced their numbers by almost 50%. We have a rank advantage. We killed them almost instantly. So now if we recover, why did he go so far? See, that's the kind of stuff where I'm like, come on, don't do that. Okay, so we're gonna use a recover here. So we should just win this. We're almost outnumbering 2 to 1. Okay. Rage attained. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Gonna use another recover. So they're basically at full health. So the question is, who do we try fighting first? What if it matters? Okay, this character's gonna take forever to get into combat, so let's start moving them now, because they take forever. We have a decent cavalry that does 160. We have 1 healer, 1 barrage. Actually, you know what we should do for the healer? We should have the healer heal this character so we get a better rank. Because I think it looks at the number of troops that we have left. We can move another cavalry to assist. And this is just all healing, so it doesn't really matter what they do. This unit is useless. We're gonna just ignore them, and we're gonna move our other mage characters over here. So even though that doesn't help us in terms of killing the enemy, it evens our score out a little better. So yeah, we're moving into position. They don't seem to be taking the bait. We're gonna move real slow. So we want to pelt this unit as much as possible. We got one barrage. Both of these characters are exhausted, so there's no point to using them. Bring in Roy. So we're gonna leave these 3 down here. They can't contribute to the fight. So we have to win with our 8 units to their 3, but one of our units literally is just gonna fire once, and that's all they can do. Ideally here, we want our rage character to actually engage first. We're gonna do something like this. The cavalry should have advantage, right? Yep. And then we're gonna keep our... We're gonna quadruple charge and see how much damage we deal. We're gonna protect ourselves on the side here, I think. If we need to, we should be able to block off access. We have 1 extra barrage, which I want to save for the other enemy. So ideally here, we're going to Rage Rune, Barrage / Catapult, and then just finish with Cavalry with set damage. So that's how chat knows I'm not messing around. Like, I've had it, chat. We're stepping up our war battle game, even though it's slow. Like, we're gonna do it. So we want this character to attack. They're not attacking. Are they immortal? Can we even kill them? Let's find out. They're just slightly out of range, so we're actually gonna move just little baby steps forward. They're still not engaging with us. So chat can see I formed the wall. We're allegedly weak to them. They're still not engaging with us. Oh, they just engaged. Certainly not looking forward to bloodshed, but I suppose there's no choice. Oh yeah, we're rage battling. Screw this battle, chat.
No!
We basically summoned Yuge, Kirk. This should do a lot of damage. That reduced him to 180. That was brutal. I think chat can agree that was brutal. We told him to sit down. He can come back towards us, and we're gonna catapult him from existence. I think we have this. I don't think we can lose at this point. We're gonna go in again. So we're gonna save 2 rage runes for the other character. It's not gonna do 120, but even if it does like 50 or 60, this is good enough. So we have 4 charges from cavalry, which would be 160 damage. So we just need to reduce them to 160 or so, and then they should die. Let's go, Yuge. Ooh, 108. That is beautiful. So they're already in kill range. By the way, chat, they're literally in kill range right now. We are going to try to double catapult. In fact, I'm going to move closer just to try to catapult. They don't seem to leave their position, so I'm just going to get a free catapult here, I think.
Don't let him get away!
Like, chat, we're going in. I don't expect this to do a lot of damage. So we can kill in 2 charges. So I'm going to. Okay. So this is excellent. So this is going extremely well. We still have 1 barrage left, and we have 3 charges on another character. You bring in our plot relevant character. So you're just dead. You're ready to feel my range? Yeah. Yeah, the rage will be felt, chat. Okay, so fortunately, they don't have any special abilities, so we're gonna just clean up now. By doing set damage. We're not gonna even give them an opportunity to hit us. Also, that seemed to do more damage than normal. Why did that do more damage than normal? Wait, why did that do 60? Is it because of the people that are in my army, or? I mean, I'm still gonna double charge. I don't understand why this did, like, double damage. Maybe because of weakness? Question mark? Maybe it does 60 damage when they're weak. This should just kill them instantly. The chat can see, like, I've had enough. Like, we're going in. They're gonna have to respect this. We're gonna move our catapult person slightly further forward. Yeah. So this is why I'm really happy we were able to pull the Rage Rune aside and get extra. It does more damage than the Earth Rune. The Earth Rune is just kind of worse in every single sense than the Wind Rune. So this already makes us at a pretty much going to kill them ratio. 120 damage there is pretty crazy. So mages are definitely the counter to the main generals. We're gonna back up slightly. Where is our other unit? Okay, we're gonna move them over here. We're going in, chat. So now they're in kill range. We have 2 catapults, a barrage. I don't think we have to kill the queen's unit, I'm assuming. We just have to make Roy fight her, quote unquote. The chat can see this is basically over. So we didn't get any rewards from the other character. Do we get a reward for this? Let's find out. Let them reset a little bit. Punish them for their hubris.
Don't let him get away!
Stupid war battles. Okay, so that did a lot of damage. We have 1 barrage left. We got 2 charges.
Now!
I don't know how much damage this is gonna do. Not very much. So Catapult did more damage than Barrage does on high-ranking enemies, I guess. But on Cavalry, it's like just insta-kill. So this might be strong enough to kill. We'll find out.
Don't let him get away!
So again, we have 2 charges. There's no way we can lose this at this point. She might even just be straight up dead here. She is. Okay. So we got no rewards for beating them, by the way. We had 5 charges left over. So that was pretty successful. Is there any healing we can do? These are our injured units, right? Okay, let's heal up to reduce how many troops we lose for max efficiency, because I don't think it times you. So time doesn't matter. It's only number of troops that are left that matters. So this is looking pretty good for us. Okay, if we don't get an S rank after this, or the equivalency thereof, I'm calling shenanigans. Right, chat? Like, that was much better. Now that we dealt with the BS of the archers. Okay, so we just had to move Roy just a little closer. I'm glad I didn't move Roy any closer than this, by the way. Okay, time to be the hero and rescue the little lady. Your Highness, Roy, Kai, let's do it now. So chat, we're still not done. What? Their main force is charging forward. Olinia, you died. We nuked you. Oh, their units reappeared on the battlefield after I killed them. Nice try, game, right, chat? Nice try. Don't let them through. Protect Her Majesty at all costs. Only victory? I didn't get victory plus. Wow. What do you need to do to get victory plus? How was that not victory plus? My mind is actually blown. I mean, I'm not replaying it to get it. Is it time-based? I mean, chat, I don't know about you, but like, I thought that was pretty convincing, but apparently not. Time is also a factor. Oh, what? That's trash. Anyway, now we know for the future, I guess. I'm not redoing that battle. Oh, my precious little Limmy. Big Brother's here to save you. You have the prince's face, but that's where the resemblance ends, sadly. Try acting a bit more regal. Shut up, I'm trying my best. The enemy is approaching. Am I not going to be allowed to fix their formation? Because you didn't let me move Sarase earlier. So there you are, protagonist. How dare you intrude into Her Majesty's base of operations? Throw down your weapons. I guess we're not allowed to change their formation. That's pretty terrible. Silence! Thou shalt throw down thine weapons. Thou darest call thyself a queen's knight? Treacherous wench, thou stabbeth yon royal family in yon back, and sold out yon wretched nobility. Remove thyself from mine path, wench. I, valiant prince protagonist, shall heroically rescue mine beloved sister. You'll do nothing of the sort, rebel scum. This time I shall not fail. Every single one of your forces shall pay for the humiliation of Durat. Or at Durat, excuse me. And who better to start with than the prince himself? So anyway, today we learned war battles time-based. Screw the war battles, chat. Least favorite mechanic in all the Suikoden so far. We were not allowed to change our formation. Okay. That sucks. Is there a way I could put her not in the front row? I mean... maybe? Yeah... I wish I could have placed her in the rear for sorcery. That would have been nice. So, we'd like to just go, thanks, game. I'm glad we don't get to reformat our characters. We just have to eat the formation, I guess. Guess I'll go for cross. I think it really matters what I do here. Yeah, we're gonna deliver them rage. We do have a co-op attack. We could just target Alenia. Let's try that.
What a pain.
I did okay damage. We're hoping this kills most of the grunts. Zarase's pretty busted, so I have high hopes that this will one-shot them. Yeah, that's about it as expected. Oh, she counter fire attacked us. That's just rude. And we resisted the fire damage. She parried us. Awkward. Well, we got healing over time, so I'm really not that worried. Sure. Let's see if Meteor Shower does any different damage. She could be resistant to either magic or just fire, so we'll find out in general. So since I couldn't fix their formation, I guess we'll just do this over and over. We do have attack +5.
What a pain.
So I imagine she'll not live too much longer. Speaking of which, that went pretty well. Zarase OP. Wait, why didn't you use the Dawn Rune? Were you trying to mock me? You need not worry about the Dawn Rune. What have you done with the Twilight Rune? It's been looking forward to retrieving it from its... Oh, I'd been looking forward to retrieving it from its unworthy owner. Shut up! Okay, so we are not allowed to correct our formations. This is gonna suck. Sir Zarok, it's Prince Protagonist. I mean, the rebel leader. Sir Zahak, what's the matter? Rebel leader. Here. I have a feeling he's about to get beavered. Get back, hurry. Huh? No, that's just a decoy. I bet they have a real rebel leader after Her Majesty as we speak. Damn. Wow, not getting anything by you, is there? Oh, that's Kai speaking. I should know better. I already knew this was the beaver team. Hey, Zahak, long time no see. Man, I've missed you. Always the friendliest guy. Kai, get out of my way. As a Queen's Knight, it is my sworn duty to protect Her Majesty. Could have fooled me. You're not interested in protecting the princess. You're only interested in kissing the nobles' asses. You're no Queen's Knight. You're a sellout. It is you who sold yourself out, Kai. What right do you have to speak about being a Queen's Knight? What right do I have? Good question. I'll tell you. I joined the Queen's Knights out of my love for Queen Arshtad. Ooh, that's awkward. His Majesty Farid. Ooh, that's also awkward. Lady Saya leads. Yeah, she doesn't like him either. And the Prince. We don't like him either. Man, I joined for all the wrong reasons, chat. Swing and a miss. I'm not gonna let you, or anyone else, get away with stabbing them in the back. Time to pay for what you did. Oh, the beavers don't even get to show up on screen? That's so lame. Anyway, chat, oops all beavers. So we should be able to see their health totals, right? Or not, apparently not. We could try to cause insta-death. We'll hold off a round. I don't think their runes matter at all. We'll just shout, I guess. Yeah, this should be good. It almost killed all of them. This will kill the remainder. So Beaver team going in, chat. I think we'll be fine. Beaver team will cover themselves. We'll try to shame him with the Union attack. That leaves the Hawk. There we go. Oh, we didn't counter. That's not good. All right, chat. We're going in. This is for the chat. Leave it to beavers, pretty much. That did no damage. Oh, he parried us. Oh, that's so awkward. We'll just do a quick little heal. I think he's dead here no matter what. He loves the parry. Oh, he's dead, never mind. So Team Beaver did it. Boy, years haven't been kind to you, Zahak. You dare to mock your elders, Kai. I'm not through with you yet. I'll fight you all day, you grumpy old man. Here's the team I'm actually worried about. This is gonna be so painful, Chad, if we don't win this fast. Prince, it looks like Roy and Kai did exactly as we planned. The princess's main base of operations is right over there. Let's hurry. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fix them. Lady Scileads, let's go. Oh yeah, right. There, that's where the princess is. Wait, who's that? I mean, it's probably Dolph. Oh, it's, I got the G in Galleon, chat. In my defense, I recognize the character. You should feel proud of me, chat, and remember the character's name. It's been quite some time, Your Highness. What a fine young man you've become. I knew you wouldn't pass up the chance to rescue your sister. I have much respect for your bravery. However, I shall not let you pass. As a Queen's Knight, I am bound by the orders of his commandership, Giselle. I shall faithfully fulfill that duty. I must protect the Queen. Please let us through. I'll kill you if I have to. We'll say please let us through. Let's try to not kill him. I'm afraid I can't do that. A Queen's Knight's obedience to his commander is absolute. Galleon, can't you see that Giselle is nothing more than a pretender to the legacy of His Majesty Commander Farid? Nevertheless, commander he is, and I am a Queen's Knight. You won't get a step closer to Her Majesty Queen Lim without dealing with me first. On guard. Okay, chat, wish me luck. This is gonna be really brutal, potentially. We have Vicky to help us with the minions, but we have, like, no DPS. I'm just gonna Lightning Rune. Actually, I think I'm gonna... Wow, we have a lot of these. I'm gonna go ahead and Sworn Protector Galleon. She's got a shield rune. Oh, I forgot she had a shield rune. Oh, chat, we got bailed out. Chat, we got bailed out. Keep in mind, she's still at base weapon rank, so she literally can't do damage. Oh, we got bailed out. Okay, I think we got this, because she still has the wind rune from the beginning. So we're gonna do a funeral, and then we're going to... Ooh. Guess we'll do a couple soaring bolts and see what happens. Yeah, now we at least have a healer, because... Oh, that was a pretty much max damage Fury. So this is gonna be a lot of damage with this co-op attack. Also, I forgot to change my formation. Oh well, but that did decent damage. That 1k damage though, chat. Chat has raised the anime hair monster. Okay, fortunately, we're pretty tanky. Didn't quite kill any of the back row still. But you know what this means though, chat? I think it is time to just man mode and believe. Chat, we're going in. We have 5 people with Fury. Goodbye. Goodbye, chat. The fight is over. Done. We're done. Fight over. I've had enough. Listen, chat. Listen. I don't care that Miakus was at rank 1 weapon. I don't care that Cyaleeds wasn't that upgraded. The almost full Fury into Subala's double damage into Leon also getting Fury again. It was over, chat. Please let me save the game so I don't have to do this war battle again. I really don't want to do this war battle again. Ugh. Alien, please, let us by now. We don't want to kill you. No. I have sworn loyalty to Her Majesty, Queen Lim, and His Majesty Commander, Giselle. I shall obey my orders to my very last breath. That's enough, Galleon. Assuming that's the Queen. That voice! That annoying, terrifyingly awful voice! It's the princess! Of course it's the princess. Galleon, stop! Your almighty queen demands you to ignore your commander's orders. Stand down, now! But, your majesty, You dare defy me? Who has more authority? The commander of the Queen's Knights, or the almighty queen herself? But, your majesty. As you wish, your majesty. I have sworn loyalty to your cause. Shall do as you command. But your majesty, I'm a fool, you're not wrong. Very well, Galleon. I'm pleased that you've done as I commanded. Now then, on to more important matters. Protagonist, on Cyaleeds. Leon, I've missed you so much. And Miakus. It hasn't been that long since I last saw you, but it feels like forever. Miakus sniffling and whimpering. Oh, princess, I've missed you so much. That only makes one of us, Miakus. Only one of us, and it's you. Why, you fool? The almighty queen forbids you to cry. I'm sorry. Do you dare disobey the almighty queen's orders? Because... You're gonna say I'm gonna cry too or something? Oh, of course. I really just don't like this character, chat. I find her very grating. If you don't, you'll make me cry too. Oh, I knew you'd come. I knew it. I love you all so much. Oh, chat, please let her have a terrible accident. Like, listen, chat, if it's like Suikoden 2, she's gonna be injured and you need all 108 stars to heal her. Like, can I go for the not quite true ending where we just leave her behind? Because I have a feeling the true ending involves us going with Lim again. And let's just say, chat, that's not my true ending. The good ending is where the queen accidentally bites it, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if she started burning villages, I'd respect her more.
Brother!
Hope she gets snatched by Dolph before she can reach us. Oh. Sort of.
Leon!
Well, I guess this is the character we save if we get enough stars. Potentially.
Stop! Lady Sialeeds? Galleon, you're better at patching people up than some doctors, right? Please take a look at Leon's wounds, quickly.
But, Your Highness,
Galleon, now!
Yes, Your Highness.
Let me go, Aunt Sialeeds! Leon
This wasn't part of the plan, Dolph.
Injuring one of them will make it less likely that we'll be pursued.
That doesn't justify your actions.
Aunt Sialeeds?
I'm sorry, Lim. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you back. Back to Sol Falena.
What did you say?
Lady Sialeeds!
You've got to be joking.
But why let Lim go? We'll say let Lim go.
I can understand that you're worried about Lim, but you better focus your concern on Leon right now.
Princess!
Don't move!
Please! Leon! Princess! Princess! Leon! Brother!
I mean, she did get snatched before we could get to her. That was like half right. We did get a character critically injured, and she might be going the way of Nanami and Suikoden 2 still. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really like Leon that much either. So having one more free slot in my party, I'm kind of like, I'm okay with this. Right, chat? I mean, you have to view it this way. If Leon makes it and she's in another chapter, that means there's one less slot available for the Beaver party. You have to just put everything in the perspective of what characters are denying us the Beavers. And suddenly it's not as sad. Miakus will probably replace her as your force bodyguard. That is probably true and a bit unfortunate. We'll have to level Miakus in that scenario. Princess! Miakus sobs. Get a hold of yourself, Miakus. It would explain why they also give the same Unite attack. That would also make some sense. Your Highness, Miakus, we mustn't lose heart now. We must help Leon at once. It is what Her Majesty would want. You're right. Gasps. Princess. Leon, save your strength. Her pulse weakens. It would be far too dangerous to move her. No, we have to save her. Yeah, she did have a dying portrait. If she dies, I better get her equipment, chat. That's all I have to say. That won't make me mad. She does have good stuff on her.
Prince.
I mean, if she does die...
What the hell? I can't believe it. Her pulse is back to normal.
What?
Oh, we're doing the...
Highness, we should be able to move her now. Let's get her to a doctor, quickly.
I was gonna say traumatic events would improve the power of the room, and I was about to make a Soul Reaper reference from Suikoden 1, but maybe it's the opposite. In seeing them dying, we get powerful? So maybe Sialeeds has to be dying later?
Leon will be all right?
Maybe?
We have no choice but to put our trust in Dr. Silva.
Damn it! How could you let this happen? You were right there!
Roy, that's enough. Leon was fulfilling her duty as the prince's bodyguard. If you're gonna be blaming the prince, you're just blaming Leon too.
Whatever. You're just making excuses!
If you're going to make noise, do it elsewhere. We have a patient here.
Doctor!
How is Leon doing?
She's out of danger now. She's going to be all right.
Really? That's great!
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness!
What will it take to shut you guys up? Prince, you can see Leon now.
Please, Silva, shut them all up. You have permission. I'll even give you tape. Honestly, some of our characters. Like, listen, if it's not Rock Beaver, we don't care. Okay, let's speak to her, I guess. Sad moments, allegedly. That first aid. Your work? Indeed. I tried to remember exactly what you showed me way back when. Ah, I remember now. Oh, sorry. We promised each other not to speak of the past. Silly man. I see you haven't changed a bit. What will you do now? There's something I must tell His Highness. That George is a really broken melee unit? We know that's true. It is a shame, though. I feel like if Kai had slightly better lightning affinity, I'd probably use him a bit more. He does look pretty good. I'm not going to say he's a bad character. It's just, for me, he's kind of like in the B+ territory. Like, there's just like a little shyness of him being an A rank. Whereas like somebody like Richard is just like hilariously broken. Or I want to try more of Ernst. If enemies don't resist the unbalance effect of his rune, Ernst might secretly be one of the most broken characters in the game. We know Vicky's probably the best mage in the game, so she's an easy S rank. Well, I guess if they're S rank, then Kai's probably A rank. I guess if I did think about it that way. George is probably A+. He's the gatekeeper, or S-. I guess it just depends on how many free slots they get by the end for runes as to how OP they are. But honestly, even just sometimes baseline stats are just more important. My lady, shouldn't you get some rest? Ah, yes. You're right, Lele. Lele, remember what I told you before? I said a tactician must never make a public apology. Yes, I remember. I regret saying that now. Oh, my lady. I was wondering, my lady, why do you suppose Lady Cyaleeds betrayed us? I think it's because we refused to level her most of the game and we barely gave her anything useful. Like, I think this is the canon reason, chat. I think we leveled her weapons up a little bit. I don't think she got above rank 10 weapons, and we definitely did not give her more runes. And we definitely gave her hand-me-downs. I don't think we lost anything important if she did take anything with her, to be fair. Pretty sure we stripped her down to most of the useful stuff. Anyway, back to plot. His Highness was already reeling from the revelation about George. Why did she have to make things worse for him? And to attack Leon like that, or Leon, excuse me, it only adds insult to injury. Malay, things aren't as simple as that. For you see, I wouldn't say Lady Cyaleeds betrayed us. What do you mean, my lady? How could one call what she did anything but betrayal? If she had betrayed our plans, the enemy would be at a distinct advantage now. Yet, she did not. Not only that, she had every opportunity to kill the prince herself. Yet, she did not. Indeed, it doesn't add up. Your right is always, my lady. The question then is this. What are Lady Cyaleeds' real intentions? Whose side is she on? One idea comes to mind. However, I'm afraid I'll have to keep it to myself for now, as I don't have any proof. Right now, supporting the prince is our #1 priority. I mean, I did talk about how I thought Cyaleeds would end up with the other rune, and now it just makes it more likely for her to end up with the other rune, potentially. We talked about it before. I think she went through the proper marriage ritual while the rune was there, so she might be able to wear it. I know it's been a really long time, that's why I'm bringing it up now. I know, chat, that was many months ago. Because remember, the current queen didn't have the rune and didn't go through the proper ceremony, so if that's one of the things needed to power up with the rune, maybe that's it? Question mark? Understood, my lady. Well, despite Cyaleeds' actions, we did repel the enemy advance. I mean, it could still be bloodline related, but I guess we'll see. This was surely a heavy blow to the Godwin's morale. We have them cornered now. Their next move may well be a desperate one. I just want to save the game. Excuse me, may I come in? Oh, not who I thought it was, but that's fine. Your Highness, Galleon is waiting for you outside your room. He's something important to discuss. Yeah, he better be discussing how he's gonna let us go into our room and save, right, Chad? It better be that. I swear if I have to do more plot without saving, I'm losing my mind. Why doesn't your Highness go speak with him? Yeah, maybe later, Lucerina. Don't worry, your Highness. Look after Lady Leon while you're gone. Okay. Let me save. Please let me save. That was a long war battle and 3 boss battles. I really don't want to redo them. Prince Protagonist. I know I should mind my own business, but... Please cheer up. Everyone here cares so much about you. You know that, right? I just want to see if our rune upgraded. Oh, your Highness. Guess we'll see eventually, I guess, chat. Okay, did our rune upgrade? It didn't. Wow. Chat, I think we can officially say this is the worst main character rune in all of Suikoden. Even the Suikoden 3 true runes were much more useful and more readily available than this. The fact that we're still only at ranked... Like, chat, we are 56 hours in the game, and I don't have rank 3 magic still. Like, my mind is like... I don't even know what to say. Big oof, chat. Yeah, exactly. Like, Lightning Rune's still better than Dawn Rune. Alright, chat. I'm trying to figure out where to go. Can... Oh, wait, no. She said she was gonna look over. Can I recruit a party to walk outside and save the game? Hold on, chat. We're thinking ahead on this one. We don't need any of these. Can we talk to you and get party? No. Leon ... As inarticulate as he is, the man says he wants to talk with you. Whatever it is, it must be important. Who would have thought that Lady Sideleads of all people would do such a thing? I mean, I felt like we were not going to keep Sideleads, let's be real. We've been thinking about this for a while now. I'm not really that surprised. I'm more surprised she hasn't been killed by Dolph, honestly. I don't think I dare walk outside to save. But... Alright, so nobody's taking the place. I'm assuming I can't teleport, right? You know, if you want to forget everything, I could take you to a magical faraway place that no one will ever know about. Oh, never mind. Huh? Magical faraway place? Nope, never heard of it. Don't know what you're talking about. That was random. I won't be able to tell... Oh. So we're plot locked, chat. We have to continue. But thou must talk to Galleon. And I can't train. Yes, I do want to train. So we still can't get any of these. Ooh. Attack, vitality, and agility. Okay, that would make the protagonist slowly stand out. Is there anything I want to do before we do this? I mean, I guess I could stone a speed ourselves. We acquired clothes and ninja garb. With some of this on Leon and Sideleads. Chad, I feel like we got a couple, yeah. Wind amulet in our inventory. Something tells me we got Sideleads items. Kind of funny. We almost have enough to make a cyclone orb. Is Jean here to help us collect stuff? Oh. I don't think I could do what I need to do here. So I have 3 Mother Earth. I'm a little confused. What's the difference between these two? Oh, so if I do combine what's... Okay, so if I do combine what's in our inventory, I should be able to make some new power runes. I got a little confused because the items were so similar, but I did see there were differences. We're gonna store all of these. I would absolutely love to then form a super rune. Well, we'll see what happens. Get in Mother Earth rune. We still can't get a Cyclone orb, unfortunately. So put it in our storage. So yeah, I'm 1 shy of Magical Orb. I'm 1 shy of the Wind one, 2 away from Thunder. And pretty far away from Rage Rune. A bit unfortunate, really. I mean, I guess I could retrieve it. I didn't have to put it in there. We have all these... Oh, I want to do the window sets and sound sets. Actually... I don't know if we have these characters, to be honest with you. I don't think we do. Oh, wait, no, voices. Hold on, voices. With the... With Shizato count? Find out, I guess. Take this. Take the Condemnation Orb. That's all I really need for now. Anything in our general inventory I don't really care about, like regular clothes, I don't really care. I'm not even gonna sell them. This is probably okay to keep. I don't need these. Guess I could identify the other sets. Just get it done, I guess. Take some time to admire some fine art. Yeah, no. Angel statues, gold pots, pine bonsai. Can we do anything with these is the question. Hold on, chat. We gotta decorate. It's more important than whatever the game is trying to get us to do, I promise you. I still have yet to figure out where paintings go. Which is really sad. You would think it would be a bit more obvious, but no. We put plants here earlier. Can't put anything in the water. Can't do anything here. Did we decorate this area to the maximum potential? We did not. But a beautiful angel statue. Guess we'd have double angel down here. Well, speaking of which, are you done with your investigation? I feel like you've been away forever. No, I don't care about Leon. That's fine. Yeah, tell us what you've learned. There we go, chat. He claims he's over 1,000 years old, but that's a little far-fetched. Whenever I ask him about the past, he says he just can't quite remember. But hey, if it's true, it's amazing. Anyway, we're gonna keep investigating Genoa. We have gold pots to put somewhere. The window person... Aren't you the window person? You do. Okay, you are the window person. I didn't misremember, so we're gonna hand over our window sets. Oh, that's classic Suikoden. That is very Suikoden 1. This one might be Suikoden 4. The others I'm not sure about. The roses are quite something. So chat, pick a number that isn't 1. So 2 to 8. We're missing number 5. Whatever chat likes the most, we'll look at the blue one. We got the roses when we're feeling special. We got red, number 4. We got the triple border, number 6. We got the, I think this is Suikoden 4, Windows set 7. We got the classic Suikoden 1, Windows set 8. I had been neglecting this. I meant to do this earlier. 2, 4, or 7 seems fun. Chat has voted on number 4. We're gonna pick number 4. Nope. 2 4s. We're feeling very red. We're feeling like enemy army colors. See, I would have thought a painting would have gone there, or potentially here, for example, but no. No paintings. I think the blood of our enemies. Well, I'm definitely feeling rage after the war battle. I don't know if Chisato counts as the vocal character. I mean, she said she could replicate any voice, so, like, I would assume so. But then again, she didn't have, like, a sound rune. You know what I mean, chat? Like, that's normally the character that grants it to us. She's normally over here. Let me just go this way, actually. I didn't mean to go up the other stairs, if chat was curious. I meant to go this way. Should be right here. Okay, so we did find a voice for her. Voice set 3, voice set 4. Do we just make bird sounds? I'm assuming we now just sound like a bird in combat. I'm sure chat will just pick that one. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just assuming that's what chat wants. I think we squawk. I don't really get it, but it's there now. So, okay, so that was a good assumption. She was in control of that. What else did we have in our party? We got rid of most of our items, which is good. Oh, I think that was everything. We could get rid of the books, technically, but I'm not in a rush for those. Yeah, we've gone full chicken. This is a pretty ridiculous set of armor. I don't think we'll achieve it unless there's some very broken money exploit I'm not aware of in this game. Unlike Suikoden 1 and, I guess it was Suikoden 3? The exploitable gambling? There's nothing we could really do here. Wow, they are really making sure I can't save the game. I guess we'll just go... We can't even... I guess we'll just keep going. Prince Protagonist, I thank you for coming. Please allow my deepest apologies for summoning you in this manner. There's something I must tell you. Rebel Army's mocking us for making chicken noises in battle, pretty much. What's up? Why are you so serious? Check that. Nothing unusual there. Seriously though, why did you ask Kai and me to come too? I must speak with you all about something very important. It concerns George. Yeah, we know he killed the queen. It's not... We know already. George! They're preventing us from even trying to bet. That's not Suikoden. I know, Chad. It's ridiculous. Galleon, use your brain. Don't you know what the prince is going through right now? Yeah, George Prime. Yeah, they need to add the Prime in there. This is a hell of a time to bring up that traitor's name. Indeed. His Royal Highness, the prince, has much to deal with at the moment. But His Royal Highness needs to hear my story immediately. As do you, Miyakis. Your story? What are you, Titus from Final Fantasy X? Get out of here with my story stuff. Yes, Miyakis. It seems you have told the prince what you know of the Sun Palace attack. But you don't know everything. One would argue she knows nothing. I would like to say, chat, we are going on to about an hour and a half of the stream. About an hour and 10 minutes of no save. This has been nothing but cutscenes. Just as a reminder, chat, how badly I want to save. That is a really long time if the game glitches, because we're playing on PS3, and anything could happen, chat. It could crash for no reason, and I would lose all the progress. Anyway, back to the flashback. Your Majesty, the enemy has penetrated our defenses. Forgive us! All right, try to remain calm. We will begin our stand shortly. Await my orders. Yes, sire. Nethergate. So the rumors were true. Lord Godwin is truly mad. How could he use the same terrorists who murdered his beloved wife? It's not over yet. There can't be many of them. We still have a chance. Little did he know, chat. Little did he know. As your majesty has no doubt surmised, escape is no longer an option. You must stand and fight now. We will defend your royal majesty to the last man. I am aware of the situation. I have no desire to remove myself from the Sun Palace. All I wish is that the children escape to somewhere safe. For I hold our final option. I don't like that she said final option. It's kind of up there with terms you don't want to hear from characters. Like people talking about the final solution or final plan. You just don't trust those characters, chat. They're just up to no good. Your Majesty, you can't mean... So I'm assuming we're gonna see the intro cutscene where she nukes the assassins.
Be not afraid. No matter how powerful Nethergate may be, their troops are just as human as we are. Let the Queen see your courage!
Here they come.
Take this!
He got bubbled, chat.
The Sun Rune can do that?
You fools. Threatening me, the Sun's vicegerent, the executioner of justice, is a grave offense that deserves death.
Arstad, no!
Insects like you aren't even good enough to be tortured. I'll crush you myself right now!
Arstad, snap out of it!
Oh, she's gonna kill the king? Nice. He got bubbled hard, chat. Where's our insta-kill spell? This is BS. They're like, wow, this is awkward. I guess we should just leave.
That's it. I've had it with such worthless subjects. People who don't even know right from wrong. I will bring Lord Lake's fate to the entire country! Worthless subjects who dare defy me! Face the divine vengeance of the sun!
Do you really want me to go through with this? I don't expect you to forgive me. You can even curse me if you want to. I can take it.
No. No, George. You did the right thing. You saved me. And more importantly, you saved Valena. Thank you. George, please, for me, take care of my children.
I will. I promise.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty!
I got Kittley's just there. I mean, I guess he did mention it before. I don't think we played a lot as him in the previous Suikoden game and Suikoden 2. He was pretty OP in Suikoden 2. He wasn't like the strongest ever, but he was like easy top 15. But I'm not sure how good he is in this game. Because he had like super good rune magic and was also a good backliner. But we'll see. George did bear arms against Her Majesty Queen Arshtat. There's no denying that. However, had he not, Prince Protagonist and Princess Lim would have surely perished. The Sun Palace itself may well have been obliterated, if not the entire queendom of Felina. But... Why'd George keep it a secret, though? Should have said something. That would mean revealing that His Highness' mother killed her beloved husband. Such a revelation would have devastated the queendom. It would have devastated the royal family. For the good of our nation, George has kept the truth to himself. Oh, how will George ever forgive me? I would have thought twice about killing him. Miakis, I knew that you, above all others, needed to know the truth as soon as possible. That queen, I don't think anybody was surprised she did it. Yeah, nobody would be surprised. However, the Godwins had me under constant surveillance following their takeover. It was impossible to communicate in secrecy. For that, I ask your eternal forgiveness, Miakis. I forgive you, Galleon. Speak the truth, Your Highness. It is imperative to your cause that you not think George a traitor. May trust him with your life, Your Highness. I assure you this. And I assure you as well, Miakis. Oh my gosh, let me save the game. Like, please. I don't care about the downloading.
Well, Her Royal Highness Cyleeds, welcome back. On behalf of all the subjects of Felena, please let me thank you for saving Queen Limslia.
So it seems while the Queen was on the front line, the most excellent commander of the Queen's Knights was relaxing here, huh?
The Queen and I can't both leave the Sun Palace at the same time, you know. We do have the responsibility of ruling this country, after all.
Yeah, right.
Don't touch me! I don't need your help!
Your Majesty, welcome home. I'm so glad to see you back safe.
Cyleeds. How could you? I will never, ever forgive you! I hope you go to hell.
My, Her Majesty seems to be in a foul mood. Take her to the Sun Palace and remember to be courteous.
Yes, sire. Your Majesty, this way, please.
I said don't touch me!
I like the red text boxes for the villains, though.
Your Majesty.
Go to hell, huh? Yeah, I probably will.
If you're having regrets, why switch sides in the first place?
I don't have any regrets.
And I never switch sides either.
I see. Well, that's fine. In any case, I'm just glad we're after the same thing now.
Dream on, Gazelle. Just a little longer. A little longer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, let me save. Just, let's look at the timer in-game chat. Like, oh my gosh, please. Hello, Amelia and Draco. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that really was over an hour and a half of no save. Oh my gosh. That was so brutal. Oh man, let me gather myself, chat. That was a marathon. Let me just have a moment to collect myself and never go through that again, hopefully. See, you've missed something? Yes. Yes, you missed an ordeal. I was not happy to go through the ordeal, but we did manage to save, so I don't hopefully ever have to do that again. So we're not quite at the point where we could do plot, or not plot, recruitment. So let's continue with the plot until we get to a point that I can recruit, and then we'll do a break, a small break. So we're not done with the plot. I don't think we're even allowed to teleport out still. No, we're still plot locked, by the way, chat. We still can't leave. That's fine. It's true. We will see the bird noises in combat and see if it confuses the enemies specifically. But for now, let's go back to the infirmary. Your Highness. Lady Leon hasn't opened her eyes. Doc, what the hell's wrong with her? What isn't? There's no reason she should have survived the attack. To be blunt, she should be dead right now. Galleon told me the Dawn Room was the only thing that saved her. I have to agree. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Leon was dying. The Dawn Rune suddenly started glowing. She seemed to stabilize. Don't think you've seen anything of these games. The name seems so familiar. I recommend most of the games. We've had a lot of fun with the main series. We're at the very final one in the series, actually. Of the numbered ones, anyway. Really? Do it again. Maybe it'll heal her all the way this time. You gotta do it, Prince. You gotta try it out. You gotta find a way to Calm down, Roy. I don't think we could just do it again. The room was acting all on its own. So you can't just use it whenever you want to. I see. That complicates things. But Roy is right. We could get the rune to work again. It's definitely worth trying. We really have no other options but to rely on your really terrible rune. Seriously, this is the worst protagonist rune of the entire series so far. Though my advice is to find someone who knows a lot about runes. You mean like Nikki or Sarase? Or I guess Killy maybe? We have some of these characters already. We have the mage. Who are we looking for that we don't have already? That would be that crazy lazy in black. Oh, it is Sarase. Okay. I was gonna say, chat. I'm like, I feel like we have the person we're talking about. She's always babbling to herself about this rune or that rune, but she's nuts. I mean, Sarase's moving up on my likability list, though, to be honest. Prince, what do you think? Should we try to talk to the lady in black? Let's go talk to her. She's a crazy druid? Is she crazy? I don't think, like, she's ever seemed insane to me. She seems extremely sarcastic. don't really categorize that as crazy. Let's go talk to her. Okay, so to the Lady in Black we go. Oh, chat did call it. We're gonna be Mia-kissed for the rest of the game. Okay, let's hope her stats are actually good, and then we'll pay money to fix her if she's gonna be like a perma character. Oh, Prince, let me accompany you to Leon's All Better. Sarcastically crazy. I'll do my best to cover for George, too. Can't even begin to make up for what I owe him, but it's a start. Oh, Mia-kiss, I don't really care, but you joined our party. Wait, does that mean Leon took our power rune? Oh. Chat, she took our power rune. That actually really sucks. Oh, she took one of our better runes. Ew. And she kept it, by the way. She interestingly is rank 4 magic. What are her stats? Actually, not bad. She has an S in Dark? Wait a minute, is she just like the Condemnation runes user? I mean, I could give her the Condemnation Orb, chat. I mean, her tech and accuracy are also pretty good. Okay, maybe she won't be a complete burden. So she's automatically at a C tier. It's just how much will her stats go up will determine whether or not she's A tier. How many runes can she have right now? She can have up to 3. Okay, so that automatically puts her at the upper end of B tier. Automatically. Because anytime you have a character that can freely equip things, that means you have more control over if they're mages or mage knights or knights. So this is really good. Okay, so she's looking pretty good then. I'm gonna put her at upper end of B so far. I'm gonna see if she goes to A tier or not by the end of the playthrough. I'm gonna ignore his dialogue. Listen, I just want to upgrade. Yeah, chat, by the way, we won with Mia-kiss with this earlier. I was not kidding. We did not upgrade her. She was back at rank 1, chat. No, Mia-kiss managed to get levels because we were forced to use her earlier, and she absorbed a lot of levels from the previous boss fight. But let's actually level her weapons so she's not just totally useless. Just like slightly better, chat. Okay. So her having shield rune is fine. Yeah, that's a big power jump. He's up to dual daggers now. Nymphalide? I don't know how you say that. We'll just keep upgrading. So she's gonna be a mandatory character, so she needs to be at least rank 10 weapons. I think chat would agree. That way she's not just useless. Wow, she got 15 attack for that much money? I'll do that, actually. Okay. We have enough for the final upgrade. We do. Okay. So if we're gonna be forced to use her, let's just keep her at max. So now let's take a look at her damage compared to the protagonist. So she's still noticeably weaker than the protagonist. But she's a lot better. I think chat would agree. 300 is okay. 400 is really good. Anything higher than that is basically god tier. So it's okay. We could give her the attack tech with the combat tutor, maybe. She has technique and magic up. Let's see if she's got anything worth training. Accuracy, counter thrust. I don't really care about that. I mostly just care about multi-hits. Let's burn some consecutive attacks here. Right now I don't really care about her magic score because she doesn't have anything worth using yet. So I'm gonna get rid of magic for now and replace it with agility, which does make her evasion actually pretty good. Okay. So yeah, she's looking a lot better now, chat. She's looking a lot better. Okay, so let's continue with the plot. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're getting our power rune back. So unless I grind the enemies near one of the other towns, I'm not going to get another power orb for the rest of the game. It's kind of unfortunate. I did like it, because being hit twice to Fury Rune was actually really good. It was just free damage for us, and it worked very well with co-op attacks. So yeah, she unfortunately took one of our better runes. Look, over there. Hey, Lady in Black, we got some questions for you. Lady in Black, very creative. See, chat, she's just very sarcastic. I don't know why they're calling her a druid lady. I see. You've only harnessed half of the Dawn Rune's power. I know, Zarase, we're like 60 hours in the game and we're not even 50% of the way to our power. But that's your problem. There's nothing I can do about it. I kind of agree, Zarase. We just need to get good and then maybe we'll do better. What? Why are you being so mean to us? I'm merely telling you the truth. There's nothing more I can do. And if that's all, I'll take my leave. I mean, she could tell us how to unlock it, even if she can't help us further, in that sense. Lady in Black? Well, that was a heap load of help.
Is that a monolith?
What are we supposed to do now? Chat's asking if it's a monolith. Sure, chat, it's a monolith. Why not try the Western Ruins? Hey, Swig, who we haven't used in a while. The Western Ruins? We don't yet know what connection the Sindar Ruins have to the Dawn Rune. But it triggered that vision the first time we came here. The power of the Dawn Rune was unleashed. Perhaps the same thing might happen in the other ruins as well. Like to take a look, you just want to study them? We'll say I want to take a look. Where are the Western Ruins anyway? West of Darat. There's a place known as the Deep Twilight Forest. We'll find them there. That name came up for many different things, chat. We're gonna need Cornelio, I think, very soon, as an example. Oh, that place. You're familiar with the Western Ruins? Well, I went there to explore, but I had no idea what I was in for. Not only did I not find anything, it practically chewed me up and spit me out. But I'm willing to go back if there's a rune involved. Okay, so the game is potentially forcing us to have 2 characters that are good at generating money to join the party. I think I'm okay with that. Chat, I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, just get more money. Hey, come along. Twig joined the party. Lorelei joined the party. Okay, so now we're almost done with the plot. So believe it or not, chat, there's more plot. We'll talk to Miakis. Prince, can't just go tromping off to the Western Ruins right away. Let's go check in with Lucretia first. So as Miakis says, we have to actually go to the war room to start to leave the castle. By the way, chat, we still haven't had the ability to leave the castle for about an hour and 50 minutes, just so far in this playthrough. We're still not allowed to leave our own castle. My, isn't this a motley crew? What's going on? Where are the Western Ruins? West. You're not wrong, Chad. Lucretia, let's see, where should I begin? I see. Well, I understand how you feel. I'd really like to let you go. But the tactician in me says, no. No? Why no? Let me be as blunt as possible. I apologize in advance for any unintentional offense. Leon is not the only one who has been injured in this war. No, she kind of was. I mean, we did pretty well in the war battle and the refights. Pursuing this mission would make it appear as if His Highness cares only for his own selfish interests. But I do only care about my own selfish interests. Oh, Lucretia, you hardly know us. Were this only a mission to save Leon, I can understand your point of view. However, solving the mystery of the Dawn Rune is in the best interest of the entire Rebel Traitor army. I'm glad he said the name of the army. You do realize the tide of battle won't change with but a single rune, don't you, Zwig? Lucretia, I know this is gonna be really awkward, but did you see Suikoden 3 and Suikoden 2? And also Suikoden 4. Honestly, every single one except for the first one. Yeah, pretty much we used the rune to basically turn the tide of battle. So unfortunately, chat, she got it wrong. Unless you count the... No, I think that was just poison. Yeah, I don't think we ever used the Soul Reaper rune to nuke an army. You were brutally frank, as usual. Well, that is my job, after all. However, this decision is in His Highness's hands. I cannot force him to stay away from the Western Ruins. Oh, don't worry, Lucretia. We're not going there. We have characters to recruit later. And by later, I mean like 20 dialogue boxes from now. You're right, I was being selfish. I'm going no matter what you say. Yeah, I'm choosing the bottom one. I was afraid of that. I will not argue any further, but I have a request, Your Highness. Hello, Thomas Wagner. Hope you're doing well. I would like you to travel to the castle of the Faithless Dragon Cavalry and meet with their commander, Craig Layden. Oh, Chad, are we finally gonna get the dragon mounts? I mean, we're only like 60 hours into the game. It's about time we got those characters. Remember them, chat, from the tournament? The two people that were racing each other? Yeah, no, they're not like dragons. They're like aquatic dragons. I don't remember what they called them. I know, that was so long ago. That was like 4 to 8 hours into the game. I know, it was an eternity ago. The Dragon Cavalry? Why? They won't lift a finger to help us unless a foreign nation attacks. One day you will play this. It's fun for the most part, but man, those war battles are not fun. Exactly. We have the Godwins backed into a corner. They're certainly desperate enough to beg a foreign power for help. We must be prudent and plan ahead in the event of such a desperate measure. You're right. We shouldn't let the Godwins join forces with any foreign nation, but I don't really... Oh, now I get it. That's what you mean. That's why we need to meet with them. Prince, let's go. Come on, hurry up. Wait. What does she mean? Why do we need to meet with them? Oh, Lorelei, we'll explain it to you later. Or possibly never. We tend not to explain things in this party. I was looking at your name, Thomas Wagner, and I was thinking, is that the last name of Thomas from Suikoden 3? And then I'm like, no, I think it's just Attack on Titans. I had to think about it, though. I was thinking the whole time during that conversation. Like, what was the last name of the character from Suikoden 3? I can't help those who are naturally dense. Your Highness, I cannot stress this enough. Or excuse me, I cannot stress enough the importance of this meeting. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, I'm not... Did he even have a last name? I don't remember. If he did, I don't recall. Good luck to you as well, Lady Miyakis. Got it. So believe it or not, chat, we are still plot locked and we cannot leave this castle. Prince, let's go to the Dragon Cavalry. Well, I'm staying put. No point coming along now. Oh, she just left the party immediately? Aw, what a shame. We'll just have to explore the ruins without you then. Wait, what? The Dragon Cavalry's base is in the Saronex Castle, near the Deep Twilight Forest. So, I know that. It boggles the mind to think that someone so thick-headed could have discovered any ruins at all. Thank you, Calvisham, for resubscribing. Hope you're doing well. Lucretia simply meant that she wouldn't mind if we stopped by the ruins after meeting with the Dragon Cavalry. She did? Why didn't she just say so? Oh, we did actually explain it to her. My suspicion is she wanted to thin out the fools. You got her, Swig. You got her. Come on, come on. There's no time to argue. Yeah, Zwig with the sick burn, chat. I feel like Zwig and Zarase should just team up and sass everybody out of the entire army. The sass is real. The Dragon Cavalry's castle and the deep Twilight Forest are a long ways to the west, so there's no time to waste, which is ironic given what we're about to be doing next, which is nothing about going to the west, by the way. Let's go. Let's not go. Okay, so I did not mean to take this entrance, or, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just exit this way. So, we need to pretend we're leaving the castle. Believe it or not, chat, we are still not able to use the teleporter. Believe it or not. So we need to, I guess, go down a floor, take our elevator that I need to remember is there more often. We're gonna hold off at looking at the comment box until the second half, where we're gonna take a small break. I just want to get to the point where we actually get free roam back. There we go. Hey, it's Galleon. Your Highness, I bid you farewell for now. So, where are you going, Galleon? When should we expect you back? It's not a matter of going anywhere. I'm leaving, and I shall not return. Leaving? Why? A knight as experienced as you brings as much to the prince's cause. I came here to place Leon under Dr. Silva's care, and I wanted His Highness, you, and Kai to know the truth about George. Now that I've accomplished both of my goals, there's no further reason for me to stay. No, Galleon, you can come fight with us. We'd love to have you. Right, Prince? So chat, I think if we say no, we shouldn't force him, he never joins us ever again. So let's make sure to not select that option and to say, yeah, come fight with us. Your Highness, it would be an honor far beyond what I deserve. Nevertheless, my utter inability to protect the Felinian royal family has led to much sadness and suffering. I've no right to even call myself a Queen's Knight anymore. Staying by the prince's side, where my failures would be far too pleasant a fate for a failure such as myself. Galleon. Typical. I don't know who's saying that. Oh, Silva is. Oh, she's clipping through her outfit like a true doctor. I knew this would happen. You haven't changed a bit in 20 years. I haven't? Please, put aside your personal feelings, Galleon. You're no failure, and even if you were, that's not the issue. Look at the prince. He may be young, but he's kept on fighting the good fight, despite countless difficulties. Why do you suppose he's able to do that? Because he's the prince? No, it's because there's an enemy that must be defeated for the sake of Felinia and her people. Are you going to abandon Felina and her people just because you think you've failed the Queen's Knights? Are you going to run from the enemy? Because if you are, then you would truly be failing Felina. Silva, you're right. Your Highness, can these old bones be of any service to you? I don't know, Galleon, is your attack stat really high and your accuracy decently good? If the answer's no, I'm booting you. Your Highness, I am most honored and humbled. I love this nation with all my heart. The prince fights for Felina, then let me take up arms for the prince. You befriended Galleon. So I believe with chat, he is now recruit number 84 if we have not missed any characters. Excluding the non-star characters we have with the Do-Re-Mi elves. Wow, Dr. Silva, Galleon can be a stubborn old geezer, but you got him to will in no time. Power of the plot compels him forward, you're not wrong. Nothing new for me. Huh? I'm going back to the infirmary. Allow you all the pleasure of dealing with Galleon now. Shall I join you now, Your Highness? Sure. At least so we could see your equipment before I boot you. Say yes, welcome aboard. Ooh, I like that yellow with the red. I actually really like that for the character select screen. Am I looking at that right? Is he at 300 attack power before weapon upgrades? Hold on. Wow, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. And he's got mow down, which is a good skill. Huh. His accuracy is terrible. We could fix that with his techniques, potentially. The Night Rune, if I remember correctly, is quite awful. Defend allies with 1/5 HP or less. So he's one of those characters that just has naturally good stats. Minus his accuracy. If he can unlock the head rune slot, I think he'll be pretty good. He'll never be top tier due to the fact that he's got the Night Rune, but it's not bad. If you're looking to like play the game and not level a lot, he's kind of complete as is. I don't even think we need to use the Smith on him at all. I think he's the first character in like 40 hours that has not been a big disappointment on immediate recruit. So now the question is, let's go save, we'll take a small break, and then I think we're going to be going on a recruiting spree. So I'll need about 2 minutes, chat, and then we'll continue. I actually ran out of water, that's why I want to take that break. Let's go ahead and save the game. So I guess we'll give a mini sign-off, because I'm probably going to end up splitting this part that we're doing into 2 parts. Let's save again. So how do we feel things went? Well, we were held hostage by cutscenes for a very long time. We have an interesting assortment of characters coming into the plot. I'm sad that Leon took our superpower rune, so we did get a pretty handy nerf. But chat, I'm going to be right back. But we're going to say a miniature goodbye to YouTube, as we're going to probably upload both parts relatively close to each other. But for now, YouTube, if you've been watching to this point in the video and the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you for watching. To see you again next time.